Welcome back to the Den. I'm Tobin. Episode 3, Will It Lather? Today I have Burma Shave. Now this isn't an old school Burma Shave. This is from the 1990s, and actually I'll put some pictures up on the screen. There are some people that will try and sell you this as older than what it actually is. A dead giveaway. 1974 is when barcodes first started showing up on products, and that was just the very first one. Most products didn't have them until the late 70s and even early into the 80s. So a lot of times when you see a UPC, the earliest it would be the 80s, because the very first was 1974, but it took a while for them to actually get integrated. In the beginning, no one had a real use for them. Yakety schmackety. Mine, I know, is from the mid-90s. I got it as part of a set. I have the tin up there. I might include a photo of that. It also came with this mug. I don't use it. It has a crack, and that makes me think of Matt. Matt, if you want this, the next time I mail you that thing that we were talking about, if you think your friend can fix this, I might mail this to you. If not, I'm happy to hold on to it, and I just let it collect dust. It's been sitting down there. Yakety schmackety. So if you've seen episode 1 and if you've seen episode 2, you know what I'm doing today. And real quick, I want to yakety schmackety a little bit more. I have never experienced the real old school fragrance of Burma Shave. However, one of my absolute favorite fragrances is Hotel Cecil from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. Is Doug's and Fran's homage to the classic Burma Shave, and also an homage to the Cecil Hotel, a famous hotel in California that you might know of because of the Netflix series. Doug did this way before Netflix did their thing, so this is not Netflix inspired. As you can see, I also got my Hotel Cecil back there. I love Hotel Cecil. I've got the book. I've got the key. That's one of the things I love about Phoenix shaving is it's so much more than shaving. It really is an experience, a culture. And I'm not afraid to say that I'm a schnerd and a fanboy, and I'm proud to say it. Just like college football is back, and I'm proud to say that my Oregon Ducks beat up that little tiny school, Portland Vikings, 81-7 today. That was one hell of a game. Just got back from that too long ago, so I'm juiced up. I'm feeling the Burma Shave. I'm feeling the Oregon Ducks. I got my Oregon Duck earring in. I got my Oregon Duck hat. I changed my shirt because I got something on it, and yeah. Let's whip some stuff up. Burma Shave. I'm doing great. It's Saturday. College football just started today. I pulled this out of the box before. It is a little dirty. I'm going to leave it as I found it. Will it lather? Once again, I do expect it to lather. I'll be using the same brushes as before, starting off out of my A&W soaker, my Silver Fox knot, my Sawdust Creation Studio handle, a wet brush, a dry puck. Oh poop, let me pause it. I didn't grab my timer. Not sure where my tablet is. We're going to roll with it like this. Today, we're databating, innovating. Hey Google, 30-second timer, please.
Sure, 30 seconds. Starting now.
All right. So I've been doing this for about 30 seconds, and of course you can do it longer, you can do it less. I do recommend at least, the first time you lather a puck, hitting it for 30 seconds, and so that's why I've been doing this. I'm already getting great results. It is lathering right up. I figure, if we can get a decent lather, 30 seconds of loading. If we go 45 seconds or a minute, we can do even better. There we go. Okay, Google, stop. All right, I got my same bowls here. Let me get this one out of the way. Hope you guys had a great summer. I know we still have almost a month left. For me, though, the college football season is a huge part of life. We go to a lot of Oregon Duck games, not just football, but we also do men and women's basketball, women's soccer. Our daughter Emily is big into soccer. My boys never really got into soccer, but Emily was always into soccer. Played a little bit of t-ball, she did. Mostly we're a baseball family when it comes to playing sports, with the exception of Austin. He lettered and played football throughout high school, but then is playing baseball in college. He's in Hawaii. But yeah, so now I've got my bowl loaded. Let's do another 30 seconds. Okay, Google, 30-second timer.
Sure, 30 seconds. Starting now.
Here in a minute when I bloom, I'll find my laptop, or not my laptop, my tablet, so that I don't have to go this route again. I'm going to do a teeny tiny squirt, and we'll add a couple of seconds onto the lather. It's a beautiful lather already. I'm very impressed. Let's see. Stop. I'm going to go for about another 5 seconds or so. This is beautiful. All right, let's see what we got here, guys. Beautiful lather. This is gorgeous. I am going to end up shaving with all these this winter. I'll just use different splashes. For this, I'll probably use Burma Shave. Beautiful. That is a good looking lather. And after we bloom it for a couple of minutes, I think it'll be perfect. And after I bloom it too, later when I'm done with the video, I'll rinse that puck off real well and make sure that's good and clean for when I store it back into the mug. So let's see how much we got in the brush here. I'm very, very impressed. I think actually this might be the best lather I've had so far out of the three. If you missed it, that was the C4th Vintage from the 40s. I am told, I was thinking it was from the 60s, but I've been told by two different people. I trust both of them that it was more than likely from the late 40s. And then the other one I did was a 1970s Colgate. And I'm in the works of, I want to get one of the oldest Colgates possible in mug puck form. That is an absolutely beautiful lather, you guys. Already, I highly recommend picking one of these up if you can get one without breaking the bank. I think I only paid $10 or $15 for the 10. Also, while I'm blooming this, I'll get that 10 down just to show you guys, for those who might be curious. So, I don't think it needs to be bloomed, but we're going to bloom it and we're going to see what happens. All right. See you in 2 minutes, bloom time. Thanks for sticking around. I got down my Hotel Cecil soap because it was on top of my doohickey here. So real quickly, here's what it came in. I think I paid $10 or $15 for the whole thing. Came with, I believe it did, this was inside there. Came with this little comb, little history instruction booklet, the legend of Burma Shave, it says. Little boar brush with no insignia. And then, of course, the mug, and then the box. Killer collector's item. I bought it just because, and I didn't actually notice the crack when I first got it home. I've had this for a couple of years now. I noticed it not too long ago, so I was a little bummed about that. Don't know how it happened or when it happened. It may have been before. It was probably something I did to it. I do like the embossing. Is that the right word? You can feel the texture of the print on there. Probably just some cheap sticker from China or something. Anywho, this thing has bloomed for 2 minutes. I gave it a little bit of a rinse off too, but I will rinse it off again. So I'm pulling out of my Boba Fett mug my other Silver Fox. I have a few of them, 3 of them at least, I think, in a very similar handle, also made from Bobby at Sawdust Creation Studios. It's a little wet. In fact, let me get it wet again. Just make sure I know how much water is in there. We'll be using an identical bowl. Boom. And the same mug. Ready, set, go. Okay, I lied. You caught me. I forgot to find my tablet. Sue me. Hey, Google. 30-second timer, please.
Okay, 30 seconds. And we're starting now.
Woohoo! So I am definitely looking forward to seeing how this is going to bloom. I can't wait to shave with the C4th and the Colgate, and you can add this Burma Shave to this list too. It's already starting to come out of there. Look at that. Can you see it? Oh yeah, look at that gooey goodness. Get it all in there, Tobes. Come on, man. No real scent to it. All right. Okay, Google, stop. Let's get what we can scrape out of here. I plan on this winter, I'll shave with all of these, and then I'll know how I want to approach it. All right, all right, all right, all right. Let's hit this baby. I want to thank everyone who joined, Ben, Smiley, and Sieg and I. Okay, Google, 30-second timer.
All right, 30 seconds. Starting now.
She's so friendly and obedient. Anyways, thanks for joining us on We Shave. The We Shave in September is going to have Lee Halsey, as a guest. Lee is a good friend of mine. I think this will be Lee's third time joining us on We Shave. This is a beautiful lather. October is Old Fart Mike. Stop. Mike Demish. I love Mike. Mike is a good friend of mine, and if I'm not mistaken, this will be Mike's third time joining me on We Shave as well. Beautiful lather. And in November, we have our first We Shave virgin, because Sieg had been on before too, and I'm just talking about recently. But Wendell, a damn good friend of mine, I speak with him on the telephone quite a bit. I love Wendell. Can't say enough good things about him. If you ever get a chance to thank him for his service, please do so. He works at a firehouse in the Carolinas. Beautiful lather. That is absolutely gorgeous. And he's joining me in November. And then Enrique, another guy in this community that I love and speak with frequently, he will be joining me for the first time. So we're going from a couple of old, washed up, worn out hags in Lee and Mike, who are both overseas, by the way. Lee is in Thailand and Mike is in Germany. And then coming back to the States for Wendell in South Carolina, and then Enrique down in California. He is the millennial shaver, you might know him as. So that is absolutely gorgeous. Let's see how much we got here. Oh my God, we got a lot. Lather for days. Holy smokes. Wow. If this performs half as good as it lathered, or half as well as it lathered, we are in for a lot of lather here on this knot. Look at that. Still not sure about that light. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Will it lather? Damn Skippy Hippie. It'll lather. That is some good stuff, Maynard. Let's see how it feels in the hands. I tip my little lightweight plastic bowl over. Yeah. So it's not bad. I'm trying to think of the word I'm looking for. It doesn't have what's the word? There we go. That's a little better there. No, that's a good lather though. Feels great. It feels really good. There's something there, but it's still not enough for me to say that it actually has a fragrance. And what I do pick up, it's very pleasant. It's nice, but it's just Castile. Is that the word for it, right? Like a white, typical, bland soap kind of smell. It doesn't smell bad. It doesn't smell good. There's just no real smell to it all. I want to thank you for joining me. Told myself I was going to keep this to under 10 minutes. I don't think I succeeded, but we're going to keep it under 15. Tell you what, I want to thank you for joining me. It really is the little big things. And you know what? College football for me, I don't know about you guys, but college football is one of those things for me that just, it brings me a lot of passion, or I have a lot of passion because of the joy that it's brought me. And I have so many stories. You know, I've lived here my entire life, right near Eugene. I've been going to Autzen Stadium where they play football. Ever since I was a kid, we would ride BMX bikes there, and we'd get in for free at halftime. We'd leave our bikes out in front of the stadium, not locked up. They'd still be there when we left. And yeah, Go Ducks. I hope that you have some kind of pastime or hobby like that, whether it's hockey or basketball or something. College football is one of the little big things. And at the beginning of the pandemic, for that first year and a half or so, I realized just how much college football meant to me. And there was times I wondered, like, maybe it means too much. But you know what? No, not when I see that joy in my kids' eyes and how much they look forward to it. And today I heard it for the first time out of my daughter's lips, and I'll wrap it up at this. She says, "I love football." Like, then, like, the way she said it, she meant it. Like, football was back. We were about a quarter into the game. We're sitting there feeling it. And she says, "I love football." I'm like, "What?" She's like, "I love football." She's like, "I love college football. I love Oregon Ducks, blah, blah, blah." She starts going off. Proud Papa right there. Hits me in the Freddy Krueger. Right there, baby. Y'all take care. It's the little big things. Find your little big thing. Focus on it. And make it a big thing. Make it a big thing. Make it big. Take care. Thanks for joining me.